Hello and welcome back, you legendary lunatics out there. This is Lord Papa Lunacy, your host, but not alone. I've got my co-host here.
Shadowman Randy's here, ready to go.
Ready to go, Shadowman Randy. And our other co-host, Abby Evans Artistry. If you've not checked her out on Instagram, do it now. Shadowman Randy and I, we have our own Instagrams, but they're our personal Instagrams. We'll have some Instagrams for the channel here pretty soon. You can check those out. What are we doing right now?
We are ranking horror movies.
Indeed. This is the biggest freaking tier list I've ever gone through. 30-second mark. I can't drop the F-bomb yet. The biggest tier list I've seen in a long time. We're on to part 5 now. Holy crap.
The 7-part series of this tier list.
So we just asked your grandma only to watch the first 2 minutes of each video, and therefore we're good.
That's right.
Yes.
Grandma will only watch it till 2 minutes.
Yes, and after the 2-minute mark, Grandma maybe just watch something else for a little bit. Or turn off the sound. Actually, no, because that's just going to be really boring. It's just going to be...
She's just going to see every
Who's
once in a while.
Hey, she gets to stare at an IKEA ad for a little while. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Who doesn't love
some
IKEA
good deals
ads?
going on.
Well, okay, well, let's... I think... Let's try and wrap this one up. If we've got time, we could maybe do one more, like a funny one, like ice cream one, like the Game Ropes or something.
You mentioned.
But let's go ahead. We've got Insidious, the skeleton key or whatever.
Oh, the red...
Not the red door. We're talking about that one. Just the
Oh,
skeleton.
God damn it! Why'd you bite my foot? You fucking freak.
That just blew out my eardrum because I'm connected to the microphone
Sorry.
right now.
She bit my foot.
Insidious.
I think this one was on par with the first two.
You think it was good? Okay.
I
I
liked
think
it.
so.
If I remember, I think we watched it the other day, didn't we?
Possibly.
Because we watched the red door and then we watched that one, I think. But
I didn't watch Red Door because that's the
Okay.
newest one I've not seen yet.
I think it just fits within that concept of like semi-cheesy horror that's like kind of fun to watch. The only thing I personally don't like about the Insidious movies, I think it's the Insidious movies, but I think I saw the third one in theaters, the one with the little breathy mask guy.
Yeah, that's the third one.
The girl in the apartment.
With the broken
and
legs.
What I found really frustrating about this horror movie is because I feel like a lot of classic horror movies don't do this, but like new horror movies really like to they're not great at building actual suspense, and then all they do is like cheap gimmicky like jump scares. Where the music is way too loud because I have very sensitive ears, so I was sitting in the theater and then the part where it's like you see the guy from afar and it's like, oh wow, that's really creepy, and like there's like light building music and then it just immediately like and I'm like,
yeah.
you could have done that so much better. I think I find that really frustrating with these kind of movies because I'm like, there's so much more you could be doing and you are just being lazy.
Well, the thing too is like this day and age, it's like all filmmakers have just said like, oh, loud plus sudden equals scary, and it's like, no, that doesn't.
Yeah.
It's irritating.
Well, it doesn't leave a lasting impression the way it would,
Yeah.
or it should. You know, like I said, it's still like a good movie where it's in the sense of like I can sit down and watch this, like
Yeah.
you know, maybe like clean my house to this and stuff. But like, is it something that I'm gonna forever just like think of in a very fond way? Probably not.
See, that's what I liked about Sinister. Well, the first Sinister at least. I don't remember much about the second one, but the first one, like a lot of it was building. Like there was some stuff that like jumped out at you, like it was loud, like the lawnmower scene, or the pop out thing.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, a lot of it was like building tension because it's
Yeah.
like you're seeing these little things and it's like uncovering as it goes, and
Yeah.
that's why I rank Sinister so high, at least almost peak at least.
Yeah, like I think some of the best horror movies are the ones that you almost don't even see whatever the villain is until like almost maybe the very end or at all.
Never.
Yeah, because like
Yeah.
Bird Box, you never actually see what the problem is.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a good one.
Yeah, and I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it adds to the suspense.
And I think it's a great movie. Yeah, it's suspenseful as hell.
Yeah, those are both really good.
I mean, it led to people doing really dumb shit, but yeah.
It's dumb people are gonna do dumb shit anyways.
True that.
Don't people do that dumb shit?
So this is the new one, yeah.
The new It Chapter 1.
Yeah.
In Chapter 1, I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think they did a really good casting choice with the kids to the adults, and I think they chose some really good actors in general because the kids actually are all really good actors. Because I think a lot of movies that involve kids sometimes like they just feel like, oh well, it's not a big deal that the kid sucks.
Yeah.
But it matters in this movie if the kids suck.
Considering the whole first half of the whole first half of the duo of the movies is all the kids, and then even parts of the second one have the kids too.
Yeah. Well, it's really creepy. So that I think there are two scenes in this one that stand out to me in an immense way that still give me like the shivers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time that I think Ben is in, or maybe it's not the first time he is, but one of the times he's in the library, and in the background you notice that the librarian is staring at him blankly, but you can't see her that well because she's like out of focus. And then he goes down into the basement, and then you see the kid who fucking got his head blown off with the Easter egg hunt thing, and that's creepy as shit.
It is creepy.
Yeah, and that scared the fuck out of me.
And lots of times it's the subtle shit like that you don't really catch on the first watch through that is the most terrifying.
That's what makes it so cool.
Though. Yeah, because it was just playing scary music, and while that kid was chasing Ben, and that scared me. And then they did like the hey egg boy, and then it's like.
Also, I think in that scene it starts with the librarian in the back, just sitting there like standing and staring at him.
Yeah.
And like the very next scene, it's where she's gone and the balloon's floating across the
Yeah, exactly.
Like it is there, and he transforms and goes.
Which you wouldn't really notice that at first. Like, not that they like there's not like attention to the fact that that's there.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's in the background and it's just like you don't think about it because he's flipping pages and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that's the nice subtle stuff that's like it lives with you because it's like, oh god.
And that is a big thing that doesn't get used a lot is action in the background while something's happening in the foreground calling your attention.
Mm-hmm.
That is a huge thing with horror that could get so much. You could get terrifying shit.
Mm-hmm.
Makes people want to go rewatch the movie.
Yeah.
See what
you
they
want to
missed.
see what you miss. Exactly. It's like Easter eggs. There's a zombie movie. I can't remember which one it is, but it's like all the action, like all of the spreading of the disease you see in the background. Like you see someone sneeze on someone and then that person like starts to convulse and shit. But it never focuses on it. It always makes it like a background thing.
Yeah.
And it was, I need to find out what movie that was. It was really, it's a brilliant way to do storytelling.
Yeah.
So would you say those are A tier or B tier?
I'd say the first one was an A tier.
Yeah. I agree.
The second one?
Movie. The second one, this one maybe a little bit, maybe just down to B for me.
Yeah. It was funny though. There was, so apparently the beginning, I've actually talked to a lot of friends in like the LGBTQ community, and they have a really hard time actually watching the second one because of how it begins with like the hate crime of the gay couple and stuff.
Oh right.
And it's horrible. It's a horrible like way to start. But I mean, it gets your fucking attention for sure. But then there, like, I love the fucking part where like Richie is like yelling at Pennywise, and he's like, all right, over here, motherfucker, and then his mouth drops open. Yeah.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
Yeah. And like, so I think it's a really good put together movie, but I also understand the concept that it's like it freaked people out so much that they don't watch it, which I mean is sometimes a sign of a good horror movie. Sometimes it's like, oh, you dug a little too deep. So, but I think it's good personally, but I've never been in that particular situation, you know?
So this is gonna sound like I'm derailing, but it actually
also,
goes along.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Happy Pride Month. It's gonna sound like I'm derailing, but it actually ties in with what you're saying with the gay couple in the beginning. It reminds me of No Russian from Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah. What about No Russian?
So have you guys played that? You played that level?
Oh yeah, we all did.
Do you know what that is, babe?
Nope.
In Modern Warfare 2, part of the reason that game is so like polarizing, there's a level in that game which ignites World War III, starts the war, and it's called No Russian. Because at the start of that level, you're going in an elevator with a bunch of guns with the bad guy. You're undercover with him.
And are you
and he
really
says,
slow? Because you're not Russian?
Well, he says, remember, no Russian. And then you step out of the elevator into a crowded airport, and the mission is to mow down civilians. And you kill as many innocent people as you can, and you're not allowed to run. You walk through the airport, shooting down people. The whole reason this level exists is because it's supposed to show you what the bad guy is doing, why he's a villain. He's also like, the reason he says no Russian is because he wants to pin it on the Americans.
Yeah.
So he mows down this Russian airport, only speaking English, and then you're playing a guy who's an American agent undercover. He shoots you, leaves you for dead, so your body is found and you're an American agent. So this whole thing is pinned on you. Now the reason I bring that up is because they put that level in. If they didn't put that level in and they made the level optional, you didn't have to play it. But if you don't play it, the story goes, we have to catch this Makarov guy. He's going to do something bad. And then, oh, by the way, several thousand Russians were killed in this airport, and this is why we got to kill him. This has put you, it's like right up front and center. You're seeing what he did. You're seeing this is the bloody, horrible. In fact, when the guy was creating the level, they cut out a lot of the blood to make it less violent. And the creator's wife said, you need to stop pulling your punches. If you want it to feel like a terrorist attack, it needs to feel like a terrorist attack.
Well, because I think also in that, because I mean, obviously it was the big part of the killing, But, like, it also showed, like, how humanity itself, like, really fucking sucks.
Yeah, we're evil inherently.
Yeah, it just was like, yeah, I mean, it does what he does because that's whatever his creature is. But, like, the fact that it's just, like, humans have the choice whether to be good or bad, and obviously those kids or, I don't know, young adults, whatever they were, who beat up that couple and, like, try to leave that dude for dead, which they technically did, like, made the choice to be hateful and stuff. And so, I mean, I think it's crazy, and I know especially because, like, that movie did come out, I think, in, like, 2017?
Yes. It's
So
not
that would be about 2 years after gay marriage was legalized in all states and stuff. So it's a very crazy, like, thing to put, but I mean, it's almost like it's really important to show that, like, yeah, this is there, but it doesn't mean hate has stopped and stuff. I don't know. I know that's probably not their idea, but, like, you were saying last time they'll, like, sing a song to 1,000 people.
2,000 people. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think the reason they put it right there at the beginning is because it's like it's showing you they're not gonna pull punches with the sequel either.
Well,
like
I think it also they put that there. Well, just to show, like, you know, obviously the hate that was going on back in what, the 90s.
I think it was supposed to be in the 90s. Yeah.
The 90s, but then I think it was supposed to show that it doesn't care about anything that humans do. Because it took the guy out of the river after they threw him over and just killed him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's supposed to show how evil it is.
And I think, because the movie, I feel like, you know, though it has its goofy moments, is a lot about your choice as a person, whether to face evil and to face your fears or move with the crowd, you know? Because obviously all the adults forget about it because they become adults and they don't care. Or, I mean, obviously there's that, like, spell or something, but still, they all chose to come back. I mean, except for...
The one guy.
What is his name? The Jewish kid.
I can't remember which one.
Stewart?
Was it Stewart?
No.
I think it was Stu.
Yeah. For sure.
So.
And, like, he had his reasoning for not coming. He's like, I knew I wouldn't be strong enough to face him again. And
he's
it's
too
like,
scared.
And I mean, and that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
Make that choice.
But, like, wasn't he the one who sent out the letters?
Yeah, he sent the letters to everyone. He's like, I'm not coming. I wouldn't just be a hindrance.
Yeah.
But I mean,
which is sad.
This movie is weirdly in its steps about the human choice.
It's there's a song Dad showed me, and it's like the symptoms of being human.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of things that are going to be really weird in our life, and it's one of the you can't just turn a blind eye because there's going to be a lot of shit that's going to be weird.
Yeah. If we forget the original thing that Stephen King wrote about the kids, what they did,
let's not get demonetized.
We can say there's a bit of a deeper meaning into a movie about a fucking evil clown.
Yeah.
From space.
Next up, we got Jason Goes to Hell.
Good for him.
I'm gonna put that one with the other ones down here because it's been so long I've not seen it in a while. I think that might be the one with all the hearts and stuff where people eat his hearts. Jason X, Jason in Space. We're gonna put that one with So Bad It's Good because it's just so stupid.
It's up there with Leprechaun into Hood.
Yeah, it's equivalent. Jeepers Creepers 2. This one
not as good.
Not as good as the first one. Definitely not A tier.
Yeah.
I would say middle ground.
That's fair. I think it wasn't as good, but it wasn't like terrible. So.
Yeah, it's enjoyable, and that's the thing with middle ground is like when something's in middle ground and not like B or A, it doesn't mean it's a bad movie. Like pretty much everything in here, I would watch. Just be like, oh, it's on, I'll put it on. It's cool, I'll watch it.
Yeah. I
like the Final Destination movies. The Paranormal Activities are fine. They're not my thing, but they're okay.
Yeah.
The Saw movies, I like those.
Yeah. I like a movie where I don't have to have any thoughts. I like to be brain off, melt into a couch.
The thing I do like about Jeepers Creepers 2 is like, I think when I saw the first one I was still a little bitty kid. So when this one came out and I didn't watch it till later, I don't know what year that would have been, but I remember watching when I was a little bit older. And so I was like, it's a bunch of kids on a bus, and I'm just like, God, I hope we don't have something pop a tire on the way to a football game or some shit. Jigsaw.
This is like the spin-off, right?
Yeah, with Chris Rock, which I'm gonna say this one is B tier. If this is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I think it was better than a lot of the sequels we got. Because like those got all muddled, and this one was like, okay, we got a story we're gonna tell then.
Yeah.
Or I might be thinking of Spiral, the one with Chris Rock, but Jigsaw was not bad either, if I'm remembering right. Cabin Fever, I don't remember that one.
Don't remember that.
No.
28 Days Later.
28 Weeks Later, the sequel.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna say it's on par with the first one, whatever we put that one as.
Okay, I wasn't here for it.
I think we put that as B.
Yeah, it's right here.
I saw it for the first time a couple months ago because you showed it to me, and I was like, for one, I mean, I loved the main vampire dude, but man, once again, talking about...
That's 30 Days a Night.
Oh.
That's a good one too, though.
Dang it, sorry.
I love that movie.
Great movie.
There's too many horror movies about something about days.
Number of days and such.
You got 7 days,
30
whatever.
Looks like 30 Days a Night is not here either. That's a bummer.
The Descent. I love this movie.
Love it.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites of all time.
We'll put that in almost peak then.
Yeah. They made multiple of them, but the first one was great.
If this is the one I'm thinking of, there's a scene where they're like they get into like a big part of the cave and like they turn on some lights, and it's played as a very relaxing scene. It's played as a very relaxing scene, but if you watch closely in the foreground, it's also out of focus. You can see one of the vampires.
Yeah, one of like
it's like on the ground and
cave creatures.
Yeah, it kind of like crawls away as the light comes up, but like you have to kind of it's a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
The writing, the horror, and like everything about that movie was great.
Yeah, is that the one where like the ending is like a
she breaks her friend who I'm trying to think. So the first one, spoilers. One of the friends that go in there betray. She stabs her friend in the leg, so they all go after her friend, and then she escapes while her friend's getting eaten.
Oh shit!
So
I forgot about that. Yeah. Shitty people.
Also, I don't know why this just came to mind, but I feel like you should make a tier list on horror movies based on like how scary they are. Because for some reason my brain was like, there should be a ranking that's called Butthole Clencher.
Butthole Clencher.
Well, that would have been good on the other one.
Yeah.
That would have been really good on the other. Yeah.
So sorry,
No, you're good.
I don't know what in this environment was like butthole.
Butthole. It's the cat. The cat.
I'm no better than a child sometimes.
It Follows.
I've never actually seen it. I just know it's about a ghostly STD.
It was.
I think it's.
Yeah, that sums it up.
I think it's. And this might be polarizing. Not like we're afraid to do that. I think it's so bad it's good.
I'd agree. It was pretty cheesy.
Yeah.
But there were moments in it that I was sitting there, especially when the old lady's walking at her. And I was just like, this is funny, dude.
And it's one of those. It's weird because it's
you
like
gotta pass it on with sex. Like it doesn't make any sense.
How do we save ourselves? We gotta fuck. Just
so bad it's good. It's good for that. I like that.
Yeah. It looks like this is the original Hellraiser. I'm gonna say that's A tier.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Thing the original.
A tier.
A tier.
This might be one of my. I know we did Train to Busan as the first S.
I was thinking between this and Shining for my S. So.
Yeah, and we could probably have. I'd say when we finally do our S tier, we should probably just keep it one row.
Yeah.
Like whatever we got to do to make it one row.
Yeah. We'll pick and choose from the A tiers.
Yeah, from the A tier, and we could honestly even pull some that's so bad it's good. But
now we're getting to the ones that are just all A tier because Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs is A tier.
I ate his liver
with a side of fava beans and a nice Chianti. Hereditary. This is the first time I gasped audibly in a theater.
This was a fucked up psychological.
I've still never seen it, and I still refuse to because I from what I understand, it's very scary, and I don't.
Oh, it's scary.
I don't want to live with that because you know what? This man does not come home until midnight sometimes because of work, and I have to be home alone for at least 2 hours.
I'm trying to get back on first shift, babe. I'm trying.
Hereditary and Talk to Me were some of the best ones that have been made.
I watched that one the other day. That was surprisingly good.
Talk to Me's good, man.
Which I mean, and that was another one where it's like it has moments kind of like It Follows, where it's like kind of like really cheesy, but like it's. I don't know if you were. I think you were asleep.
I was listening a little bit, remember, because I was just like, "Wow, what an asshole."
Yeah, it was like the whole concept was like instead of like getting drunk in parties and stuff, it's they have a possessed hand.
Well, no, because I remember I think one thing I was talking about is like, as someone who's also lost a parent, I was like, I get the want to like speak to them again, but like at the expense of other people, and also here's the thing, I personally have a lot of respect for the dead, and I don't fuck with the spirit world. Like, no one's allowed Ouija boards in my house. I barely like tarot cards in the first place. I get it. I would love to talk to my dad, but like, girl, like to risk your best friend's brother and just like everyone in a room, including probably a dog. I don't remember how the dog came into it. But like, go fuck yourself. Get fucking therapy like the rest of us dead dad/mom people.
The toe scene was weird.
Oh yeah. What? Sorry. No, that wasn't me.
That wasn't me, man.
It wasn't me. Are you sucking my feet?
Yeah, that's just my little tangent about respecting the dead people.
You're good.
You know, be kind. Let people rest.
Let people rest. Next up, we got the original It with
I-
Tim Curry.
I feel like it should go up there with the first It from the remake.
This one.
Yeah, I think it's
That's fair.
fun. And I appreciate the fact that they left out the child sex scene, you know?
Yep.
It means a lot to a person who's really not interested in that.
What is the Green Inferno?
That is, it's a movie about like some people get stranded out in like a jungle. I can't remember
Oh.
exactly. It's like some.
It's
It's
survival.
super disgusting.
Oh.
Oh, is it like
There's like scenes in it.
Cannibal Holocaust kind of thing? It's
Yeah,
like-
there's scenes in it that are apparently like this is one of those films that people talk about all over the internet because of how gross a couple scenes are.
Ooh.
So
Oh, we hit the 20-minute. Okay, we'll start off with Green Inferno next one. So anything else you guys want to say on this this specific video before we cut her off?
Respect the dead, bitches.
Respect the dead.
yeah,
Yep. Alrighty. Well, just like every other time, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Check out some other videos. If you've not seen the other parts of this, go back and watch it. We've gotten more and more in depth with each of the movies as we've gone. We're taking more and more time a little bit, which is totally fine. In fact, I think we're getting more info and everything, and we're having more fun just like relaxing and talking about like it's a podcast kind of thing. So go back and watch the other parts of this video, this series, and let us know what you think. Comment down below if you don't see your favorite movie on here, your favorite horror movie. Let us know what it is. We want to check it out. We would love to do. Honestly, I think it'd be fun to do deep dives on specific movies. Like if
oh
we,
yeah,
we go through. We could do like a watch and then go through
movie
like
reviews.
movie reviews. Yeah, I think we'd have a lot of fun with that. But
All Chuckies are F tier.
yes, all Chuckies are F tier, and all of the leprechauns are horrible. They're all garbage. Well, without any further ado, thank you so much for watching. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the darkness around you because there's a lot of fun in it. So thank you very much, guys.